Hey everybody and welcome back. Here in the chair we have our neighbor Unique, and I just want to show y'all our new product. This is the Steady Cutting Collar. It is weighted in the front on both sides. So all you have to do, and clearly it's branded. You saw deeper than hair, don't play. So I'm putting it around Unique's neck, and I am just going to pull her hair from inside of the collar. And you just want to make sure that it's straight. Now, I just needed to create this collar because I've just been seeing a lot of freehand cutting, and I know for a fact that a lot of us need assistance. Like, freehand cutting is not as easy as it looks. Matter of fact, it doesn't even look easy. You know what I'm saying? And it's like a lot of people are just taking that on when that's literally not the way we were taught in school to cut. So, since we are all freehand cutting, I thought that it would be great to use a guide. Now, you don't have to use a guide. It's up to you to say that you need that help or not, but it is what it is. I think this is perfect for all of us. Now, first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut her hair section by section. That makes it easier to see the lines on this silicone collar. Now, I am going to go right here with this cut because as you can see closer to the left side, it's a whole piece missing. And so I just want to get it nice and even and take my time while I do it. And I just choose whatever line I want to use to cut on. And that's what I'm going to do. Now that I have that section cut, I'm just going to go in again, get another section. Now, you can see those white lines when all of her hair was down, but I just think it's best to cut the hair section by section anyway, most of the times. So, some people I put it on Instagram, and some people are asking, will it come in white? It will come in white during the next drop. But I just think that those white lines does the same thing that the white capes do. You're able to see right through the thinnest part of the hair. You see right on the end, it's short, and right in the middle, it's a little sparse. So we're going to go on that same line again and trim her hair right on that line. Another thing I love about the cutting collar is it is just smooth all the way across. When I'm using a cape, like the cape has ripples in it. Sometimes the ending from the flaps are there and you just get caught up with your shears. And I think it's just best to have a flat surface to cut against like this. So the cutting collar helps with that as well. Now I'm just going to grab the third section. Now when I grab this section, you'll really see how that was a perfect amount of hair to trim, because now that I'm pulling this section down, you see where it's getting thin at right after that line. So you don't always have to cut off the thinnest hair, guys. Like, I know like the new reality is just chunky hair from root to tip, and some of us love that. Like, I love my hair to be chunky from root to tip, and some other people do, but just because it's a little thinner on the ends than the rest of the hair, that's pretty much realistic. So just communicate with your client and ask them what they are willing to do, because of course we want their hair to be super healthy. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, just communicate, because you don't want to lose the client because you just kind of forcing them to get a cut right away. With Unique, she was like, just take what needs to go, and that was great for her. But it's not the same for everybody. So just communicate and just see what they love. This cutting collar is not just for hairstylists. It could be for college students. It could be for parents at home that trim their kids' hair. I just think that it is a good guide for anybody. Now that I'm on the sides, I'm just going to kind of freehand and let those sides connect with the back. You can use the curved lines if you want to. There are three types of lines on this collar. There is a straight line, there is a subtle curve, and then it's a heavy curve. So whatever your hair grows like, you are just free to use whatever line that you want. Or even if you're not using a line and you just need it for your hand to just steady and be on a flat surface while you cut, that's good too. So now that I got that cut going, I'm going to take the cape off. Unique was so hype about her haircut, okay? She was not playing. Check her out. She is like swinging it, okay? So now that her hair is cut like this, now I'm going to go in, and this is the part I usually skip on my videos for some reason. I don't know why I always do this off camera. But I'm just going to pull her hair up, and I am just going to take off those ends that didn't reach down to the bottom and make sure that they are off. Getting these ends off are very important because you don't want the hair to be nice and strong around the perimeter and then the hair on the inside is broken, because you know broken hair just all it does is this ends that are split just keep going up the shaft, and you do not want that to happen because it'll just cause so much breakage, and you know some of your hair will be healthy and the rest won't, and then eventually you're going to have to get the healthy hair to match up with the unhealthy hair, and it's just like a lot of work, you know what I'm saying? So just make sure you always do this step. If someone else is trimming your hair, just ask them not to skip this step if they are. You know, I have a video teaching you how to do your own hair like this if you need it, and I appreciate you guys for watching that. But yeah, you know how important trimming your ends are, so just try to get all your bad ends off. It's almost impossible to get them all off because sometimes those splits go pretty high. They're everywhere. But, you know, if you could do the best you can, or if your stylist could do the best they can, it's best to try to do it, you know, early on. But if you are uncomfortable with that, just tell them I would like to gradually do it, or just gradually trim your own ends. It's literally up to you. Here I'm just using little Peggy Sue to get them edges right. You know, straight edges are optional. That is your life. If you like texture edges, that is your life and your business, okay? But I use Peggy Sue to get them nice and sleek because today she is going to get some feathers. So I just wanted it to all match up. So I'm going in with the 22 titanium and smoke and mirrors. The signature royal, which is the purple, is back in stock. So now we got the new product, the steady cut and collar. We have Peggy Sue, and we have both color irons in stock. So I just wanted to let y'all know that because I get a lot of DMs on Instagram and a lot of people in the comments asking. They are all in stock. So hopefully that works for you. So I am going in now, and I am just going section by section, just the same amount of sectioning that I did for the cut. Look how good those ends look. And I am just going to go in and I'm going to feather her hair because she doesn't want anything too tight. You know what I noticed? A lot of times when the clients decide to go ahead and get their hair like chopped off, like all the hair that they need, a lot of them decide to go more in the straight family because when you curl it tight, it just hikes the hair up a lot more. Some people don't care about length showing. Me, I love when I can show my length, so I usually choose straight over curly a lot, just so that, you know, and even when I wear my natural curls, I like to stretch it or do a twist out also so I can see my length. I just like that, and I don't think I should be, you know, held against for that. And so, but if you aren't into that, you know, just get your hair curled tight. I think that's cool too, but it just hikes it up and takes that length away. So, you know, when the hair is straight, I think that is cool too because you can see whatever length is still there. I love me some red hair. It's been so many years since I wore red hair. I know in another video I talked to y'all about red hair, and I like I used to go get my 99J hair from the hair store when I was growing up. And I think like my last year of high school and maybe 2 years after that, I wore a lot of red hair. But now I don't really do it because I just don't want to put dye in my hair, because my hair doesn't really do well with that no matter how well I take care of it. And I know I could use wigs and stuff, so maybe I might jump into the some red wigs. I think I talked about this in the last video, so clearly I'm fiending for a little red hair. So we'll see. Y'all gonna be the first to see it if I do. As always, I just want to reiterate the fact that one pass is all you need when you are pressing or curling the hair. You don't need to go over each piece of hair over and over with the flat iron, because that's how you develop heat damage. You will break down the bonds of the hair, and next thing you know, your curl pattern is starting to leave, and that is from using too much heat. So just do that all that you can to make sure you're doing one pass, and only like try to press your hair like maybe once every, if you're a straight girl all the time, just try to maybe press your hair like once every 3 weeks. And that's if you really, really care about your texture. But I'm telling you now that heat damage it's a beast to get rid of. So you really have to take care of your hair so you don't have to deal with that. Me, I love having the options of wearing my hair in this natural curls, so I never want to lose them. So matter of fact, I only press my hair like once a year now, and even when I'm freaking out. I can't believe I'm the kind of girl that's like, oh my god, it's too much heat, oh the blow dryer is doing too much. I really be freaked out, but it's because I love my natural curls, and I just love the benefits that have come with me allowing my natural curls to shine through. But again, still all preference. It's all about perspective. I just came from New York, and I went to a couple shows in New York Fashion Week, and just being in New York is super inspiring. It's just like, it's such a gritty city with so much character, and it's such a big melting pot. And so it inspires me like the same way that LA does. Like, I think I love LA more. I know like a lot of New Yorkers would disagree with that, because if I feel like if you're a New Yorker, it's really hard to become an LA person, and vice versa. Not impossible, but I think it's a little, you know what I mean? But I just get so inspired by those two cities, because it's just so much all around me, and it just like makes me want to like create. So I feel like I have a lot of things in store for you guys. I have a few ideas of what I want to bring to the channel. And I also have a few ideas on what I want to do personally. So I don't know, it might be a good winter for us. It's the end of the summer, and I feel like we got some cute stuff going on. So I'm excited, and I hope you are too. When Unique came to get her hair done, like all day, I just kept being like, Unique. Like, I just kept singing Beyonce's song, and it's like, can y'all tell me how y'all feel about Beyonce's new album? Like, I love B. I'm not like necessarily in the Beehive, but that is my girl. And I just want to know how y'all feel about the album, because I'm still trying to like get into it. I think house music isn't really my thing. I love the lyrics. I feel like what she's saying is so empowering, but I'm still trying to like get in the groove of it. So I want to hear y'all opinions, and don't be attacking people in the comments if they say they don't like it. Beehive, we just want to be honest and real and have a really adult conversation about music. It's don't kill us, okay? But I definitely want to hear what y'all talk about it, because yeah, I don't know. I will make sure that I link everything below. Today, I think everything I'm using is from deeperthanhair.com. I didn't use any extra things. Everything is on our website, on my website. So just check out deeperthanhair.com. The cut and collar is there as of today. There is a limited amount of those, and then we will be restocking once they are gone. So, of course, I just use the glass Brilliant Shine, and I am wrapping Unique's hair. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap her hair, and I'm going to wrap it as smooth as possible. You just want to take like when I was growing up, we was calling it a wig brush, but it's a vent brush, a bristle, not a, it's a hard bristle brush. But like, just wrap the hair as smoothly as possible. Somebody asked me to make a video teaching how to do this, and I was like, dang, I guess it's a need for it. But it's like you're using your head as a big old roller. It's just keeping that bend in your hair. And then if you need a flat brush to get like every strand straight and laid, do it. Now I'm going to go in and I'm going to put this cap on her head, and I'm just going to tie it in the back. So while it takes me so long to tie it in the back, I'm just going to tell y'all that put yourself under the dryer with cold air. Do not use hot air, because you will come out looking like you just got blow dried again, okay? So just please, please make sure the air is cool, and only sit under for 10 minutes. And once you come out, bam, don't play with us. Okay, look how pretty this is. When I was combing, I was like, Unique, your ends look like they might be a little pink. And she's like, they do look pink. Like, I just, sometimes when you get color and the color starts fading, it starts creating some other little, razzle dazzle. So I'm here for it. It looks so pretty to me. And I'm glad she got a good amount of hair taken off today, because she really needed that. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it's just all she has to do is wrap her hair up every night with a silk or satin scarf, and don't put any extra product in it. Her natural oils from her head, her scalp, will lead all the way down the shaft of the hair, and it will moisturize it itself naturally. So go ahead, Unique. It was good having you in the chair, girl, and go swing that thing all over the place. See y'all next time. Thanks for watching.